Join me on my journey. What journey, you ask? Well, Korals Color of the Canyons journey, a photo tour to Escalante, Zion, and more fabulous places in Utah with intense hiking and beautiful fall color. It'll be a memorable experience that will test me mentally, physically, and creatively. Follow me as I prepare gathering camera equipment, hiking equipment, clothing, and getting in shape for long hikes. Steep climbs and rock scrambling. A challenge at any age, but as one getting older, a little more of a challenge. So let's hear about it.
Hi. I had a nice little script written up, and I decided instead I'm just going to speak from the heart. So we'll see what happens. Right now I'm down in Arkansas. I'm at a hiking trail called Pigeon Roost Trail. It's about an 8-mile hike, and I'm getting ready to try my legs at it. So why am I here? What am I doing hiking 8 miles? Well, let me tell you. About 2 weeks ago, I was on Instagram and came across an ad for a photo tour. I usually ignore those. I whiz on by, I don't look at them. This one was called Colors of the Canyons. 6-day tour to Utah for the Canyons of Color, and it was going to include Escalante, 2 days there, and a day at the Narrows at Zion, and several other destinations in that area. How wonderful is that?
Wow. But there's something that was just really calling me to do that trip. Like I said, I never do these trips, but there was just something that was telling me that I ought to do this trip. So I thought about it and thought about it some more, and it was all I could think about. I mean, when I saw it, we were on our way to go hiking, my husband and I, and that's all I could think about the whole time I was hiking. There was something that was calling my name for this tour. So I watched for a few more days and thought about it, and finally said, I just really want to do this. So I talked to my husband. He said, go for it. And I went on their website, and it was full. I was crushed. I just felt like this was a trip I was supposed to be doing, and I'm not sure why. But, oh well. So I signed up for the wait list. And again, it was all I could think about. Going to these Utah canyons in the fall, hiking slot canyons and hiking the Narrows at Zion. Wow. And I thought about it so much that I even continued researching clothing, researching camera gear. And a friend of mine at the coffee shop, Tyler, I won't mention your name, told me, well, maybe God has something better for you out there. You know, just keep your chin up, something better will come along. Okay, didn't expect anything, didn't expect an email from the company saying I was on the tour, but part of me kept hoping. And I did a little praying and kept looking at camera gear and hiking gear. You know, we were going to do intensive hiking on this trip. I think that was part of what appealed to me. 10 miles plus hiking canyons, going through rock scrambling and such. So anyway, about a week afterwards, I got this email. We've had a couple people who want to do a tour in this area, a 2-day tour to some of the same spots. Would you like to add a day, add that Narrows and Zion and go with us? Well, yeah. I couldn't believe I was getting this email. And needless to say, I'd read it right at bedtime, and I didn't get any sleep that day. So the next day I called them and said, I'd love to do the 2 days plus the Narrows. I probably want to stay in the area longer because it's a long way from home. I'd like to maybe get in a slot canyon, Bryce, or something. I said, well, how about Canara Creek? It's a slot canyon. It has a couple waterfalls. Done. So these are some of the spots that I'm going to be going in November. And I am more than excited. I felt like this was a trip I was supposed to be doing, and I don't know how to explain that. I love the area. I love the extreme hiking. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to do down the road. We'll see if I can do it this trip. But we will see. So, but it still felt like there was more to this trip. There was some reason more that I am supposed to be doing this trip. And I got thinking about the journey. The next 4 or 5 weeks, I'm going to be getting ready for this trip. That's going to include getting in shape for intense hiking. That's why I'm at this hiking trail. Get the camera gear. Make sure I've got the right cameras, the right filters, the right backpack. We're going to be hiking through water. I'm going to need clothing for that and such. So I decided that I would share my journey. I think there's probably two groups of you out there that might enjoy my journey. So why that? I think what I want to do first is be able to share the beauty that God has created around us, and share the journey of me being able to go out and capture that. There's a lot of you that love my photography, that love the pictures of the hiking trails and the places, and they're places that you may never go. And I can share that with you, and so that means sharing as I'm getting ready and also sharing as I'm getting there. Probably won't have cell service, but I can do videos, obviously lots of photos that I can share with y'all, those photos that maybe most won't see. Same with the videos. I'm not going to post everything, but if I had some type of special group, a crowd fundraising type deal, then I could get the equipment I need and share some of those things with you. The other group is those of you that are photographers that want to learn more about how to get ready for a trip like this. I've been hiking out west I started our first trip in 2012, so I've learned lots. Learned what I need to carry, both hiking-wise, what clothing I need to wear, etc. And I've learned what equipment I need to take, what filters I need to take. I'm always learning, and I'll be researching for this trip because it's going to be a little different. We're going to do a lot of wading in the water and taking pictures while we're standing in the water. So I thought I could sort of share that information with those of you who are interested in that direction. It's going to be a great journey, and
I think at this point I'm just going to do a donation button on my Facebook page, hopefully both my business and personal, for those of you who want to help donate to the cause. I'll make sure there's a little something in it for you, like maybe some discounts or prints.
But I thought there's some of you out there that would really enjoy being part of this journey. So I'm getting ready to start an 8-mile hike. We'll see how my legs hold up. I did an art show over the weekend, so they're a little tired, but hey, I'm going to be hiking 4 days in a row, so I guess I better get used to that. So thank you, and I hope you'll join me on my journey to the colorful canyons of Utah as I get ready for it in all ways, shape, and form. Thanks all. Bye.